Live.
What's going on? What's happening? It's Read and React. We back in the building. Little hiatus last week, but we back at it. We got me. We got Joe Friday. We'll say what's up to the people.
What's up? What's up? What's up? Back, ready to go. Have a good time. Let's have a good show.
You dig? Let's go. Stack
Let's go.
City, what's popping?
Hey, it's your boy Stack City from the Trey Fo. And I'm here to get the people what they pay for. If a debate break out, then it's still all love. But you know how I do. I'm collecting them dubs. What's good with you, man?
The bars are coming out tonight.
Hey, bro.
Yeah. That's my intro. You know what I mean?
That's the thing.
Yeah, my little thing. That along with the me being the media's #1 Commanders super fan. Yeah, even though I've been a little disappointed lately.
You loyal. I give you that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm still the #1 media super fan.
Big Bun, what it do?
Ooh, what's going on, man? Same old. Chilling like a villain in a Disney movie, ready to get into it.
Man, let's
villain in a
man.
Disney movie.
Who's
Who's your favorite villain, man? Who's your favorite villain?
Man, in all of Disney movies, I'm gonna have to say probably Thanos. Thanos or Darth Vader, one of those two for sure.
But was Thanos really a villain though?
Oh man, a glass half full. Glass
topic
half
for
full.
another.
He wiped out half the universe for a good cause, apparently. But
I got no clue what they're talking about right now.
Right.
Sure.
So we're gonna get off that. We're gonna keep it moving. All right.
I got young kids and don't know what you talking about, bro.
Now you got young kids. You should know who Thanos. Maybe not Thanos. Do you know who Ariel is?
I know who Ariel is.
Okay, all right, cool. You know who Ariel is.
Little Mermaid.
Cool. All right, good deal.
Because the new little I got a daughter.
Right.
Obviously, she's black.
Right.
And the new Ariel, she was black, right?
She's black.
She was indeed.
Okay. Yeah, that one hit the radar. You know what I mean?
Right. So you can dig.
My daughter loved that. Huh?
Yeah. The whole Marvel, you know what I'm saying, like movement. I guess that is a little bit like, a little bit older and stuff like that. So we'll jump off.
When they bring them back out though, you know what I mean? I don't know. Y'all better to speak on that than me. And we getting way off topic.
We got way off topic, but it might happen on Read and React, baby. That's how we rock.
How was the person that got us on this topic the quietest one now?
You say that after that.
Right.
Oh, this is bad.
That's what Vaughn is a master of, getting in and out. He's sneaky, bro.
Yeah.
Throw that grenade.
Talking about it.
Walk out the back door. Yeah, I'm saying. All right, fellas. Report. As you know, Jrue Holiday has been traded to the Boston Celtics. Now, this was after the Dame Lillard, trade to the Bucks. So he didn't have no room. So he moved eventually to the Portland Trail Blazers, and then they was gonna buy him out because they doing the whole youth movement thing. And so now he's on the Boston Celtics. All right. What do you guys think? What do you think about that trade? And what do you think about Jrue landing? What do you think about that fit, basically, with the Boston Celtics? With the current roster already, what they got, we'll project the starters. I think they got Porzingis, they got Horford, they got Jaylen Brown, they got Jason Tatum, and then I'm assuming Jrue Holiday. What do you guys think about that? We can start with Stack and work our way around.
Is he starting? Do you think he's starting?
I know. I think he may start. I don't know how many minutes he plays. I don't think he plays like starters minutes though. I think
Holiday?
He might play I think he might play. Well, I'm not gonna say he's gonna play like Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum minutes though. I'm gonna say he play about 25.
Let me ask you this. And this is kind of just the continued forward the movement of the topic. How much of an upgrade do you think Jrue Holiday is over Malcolm Brogdon?
I think it's
practically speaking.
I didn't. Okay, I'll speak on that for just a second.
Okay.
Like I just feel like Jrue. I don't really know. Like with Brogdon didn't really did he bring a whole bunch to the Celtics last year? Like I felt like he was okay, you know what I'm saying? But I felt like Jrue on that offensive and defensive end is gonna give you, if he hadn't lost that step, you know what I'm saying? If he ain't lost a step, he's gonna give it to you on both ends of the court, in my opinion. And he's gonna be kind of like a floor general. I felt like Brogdon, I didn't feel like he gave him that like last year, you know what I'm saying, when he was available.
He produced though. Wasn't he like the 6th man of the year or in the running for it?
Was he in the running for 6th man of the year?
Yeah, I think he finished like second to Clarkson, wasn't it?
So that's the point I was kind of hitting at. I think Brogdon was a little undervalued, like for what he did for the Celtics throughout the year. And I don't know how much more a 33 going on 34-year-old Jrue Holiday, like how much more he has in the tank, number one. And number two, how much more of an upgrade, realistically and practically speaking, he is over Malcolm Brogdon. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, it's still Jason Tatum's team. Jaylen Brown's still going to be number 2. You know what I mean? They got Porzingis. I mean, he's going to have to carve out a niche. Obviously, he can defend. He can play defense. He can defend the wing. You know, anybody on the wing pretty much. And, you know, he got some offense with him. And it won't be as needed as much. You know, with everybody healthy, it won't be as needed. But I'm just trying to see how he fits in. Because who else did they lose besides Brogdon?
They lost
Time Lord, Robert Williams.
Lost Smart, Time Lord. Yeah, they lost. Yeah, they lost a couple kids. And they lost I think the other Williams kid, Grant
Williams. Yeah, Grant
Oh
Williams.
boy. So
yeah,
they lost Grant Williams. They lost Robert Williams. They lost Marcus Smart. And who else?
Grant Williams, Robert Williams, Smart, and then Brogdon.
And Brogdon, right?
Yeah.
And they picked up who?
And they picked up Jrue, picked up Porzingis, and probably some other kids that I'm not thinking about.
Okay, those are the main players, though. Would you rather have the 4 that they lost or the 2 that they gained?
You gotta stay on the court. With Time Lord, get him out of here, bro. He couldn't stay on the court. He was never available. And when he was on the court, he was a shell. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say this. Like, I feel like Jrue Holiday, he's not gonna have to score as much because you're bringing in like Porzingis to do some of that. You know what I'm saying? All you're gonna need him to do is dribble the ball, like some people in Boston can't do apparently. So you're gonna need him to dribble the ball, take a little bit of that pressure off that 2 guard named Jaylen Brown, and then kind of distribute a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And play defense, bro. Like, focus on playing defense. That's my, you know what I'm saying?
So you did. So, like, I said all that to say, like, I brought up his comparison to Malcolm Brogdon. I didn't even bring up his comparison to Marcus Smart. For me, at the end of the day, I don't know if it's a needle mover because of what they lost versus what they gained and how much of an upgrade he is over what they lost versus what they now have and him, how he fits in with what they now have. It's not a needle. I don't see Boston as being that much better, if at all.
You feel like it's a wash, or you feel like they're worse?
It's a wash.
It's a wash. Okay. Good deal. All right. Good deal. Keep it moving. Vaughn, what you got for us, man? You got any thoughts on the situation, or you already kind of speak?
Yeah, I like the pickup, man. Jrue Holiday is one of the better defensive guards in the league, if not the best. They've like got YouTube clips of him, like breaking down his defense. So, he's going to help in that sense. He's going to already strengthen an already strong defensive team, especially on the perimeter. He's going to bring balance and pace to that offense. I think me and Steve talked before that, he knows when to shoot and when to pass, whereas Smart was pretty volatile in that situation. Sometimes he would take a wild shot, other times he would, take another wild shot.
Right.
But yeah, and to y'all's point, Brogdon, pretty injury prone. The base availability is being available. I like to pick up, and I feel like he is going to take them to the next level.
I can dig it. All right. What you got, Bob?
What's the next level? Like
next
a championship ring?
A ring, yeah. Okay.
So the ring.
Ring.
I think it could have been a ring, but what they did in Milwaukee, I think, I think that kind of null and voids it. I think Milwaukee going back, but I mean, do I think it's an upgrade? I certainly think it's an upgrade. I think what he brings to that team, which is what everybody kind of knew that they were lacking, is just experience and balance and experience. But I do agree that they have become a lot more top heavy, and not as balanced on the bench. But great leadership. I mean, you see the Lakers, Bron do it all the time, like top heavy. You can get some rotational pieces in there, and they'll be all right. But yeah, no, I think Boston is definitely going to be legit, especially with Holiday coming in, bringing pace, balance, and experience. I think that's his biggest asset right now, is experience factor.
I like that pace word too. Yeah, I like that word too. That Jaylen Brown, he was doing a lot, and like it seemed like them boys just like they went down the court and got scatterbrained like in the playoffs. At some point, like they was just like they just need somebody to pace them and slow them down at certain certain aspects of the game. And it was Marcus Smart, oddly enough, like last year in some situations, which was weird because I don't even know if he's like a true point like that. But anyway, we're gonna keep it moving. Go ahead.
Speaking of availability, how available is Porzingis gonna be?
There you go. That's a good question. That's a great question. Yeah.
But anyway, we can move
another time.
He's definitely injury prone. You got me on that one. Yeah, I'm saying definitely. But we're gonna keep it moving real quick. News came out today about Miles Bridges. They got a new arrest warrant. A new warrant for his arrest.
What's this one for?
I feel like I just wanted to get you guys' reaction about it, but I feel like it's something dealing with like a prior like incident, with some of the same stuff he was dealing with. What I'm saying? Like a prior like they were saying basically wasn't no new charges and stuff like that. So I feel like it was a domestic, like something that stemmed like from maybe he like I don't know, like broke a probation or something like that, or some kind of restraining order. But I mean, what y'all think about my man, my Charlotte, our Charlotte, guy, our local guy who I was thinking was gonna come back and what I'm saying, do his thing with Melo, but now we got another warrant for his arrest. Is it over?
Well, I don't think there's been no charges yet against him, but I do think that I think from what I understand is like a kind of violation of the protective order of whoever he had to issue it. But I mean the guy is a young guy, man. Now it's not over for him. I think he just need to remove himself from that toxic situation, or they need to separate from the toxic situation, and he'll be all right. But yeah, nah, man, I don't think it's over for him, and I wish him the best.
Same. Good deal.
Yeah. As long as nothing like egregious comes out, like he, beat her with like a pillow full of rocks or something like that, I think he'd be okay. I'm sure the NBA has done its due diligence. The Hornets have done their due diligence. They wouldn't, spend that much money on him, even though they really spend a lot, if they felt like anything else was coming out. So I don't think he is, in hot water again.
He'll be all right, man. We need him too.
Yeah,
Melo,
right?
For sure.
I agree with the same sentiment. Like as long as there are no new charges, and whatever else this is that's popping up is stemming from what already took place or something like a parole or probation violation, then I think he'll be okay.
Yeah.
In the long run.
Hopefully, bro. Hopefully, it's just more staying on his reputation and his name at this point. But man, I was thinking we was in the clear with that. But of course, we don't condone any type of domestic violence or anything like that. But,
not at all.
I mean, but I just kind of thought that was a thing of the past. All right, so keep it moving. All right, a report.
Yeah,
Zion Williamson is healthy. Like we haven't been able to say that in years. So this man is healthy. He is playing in preseason games, bro. Preseason, like non-important games. That means he is like just no limit. Like he healthy. So what does that mean for the New Orleans Pelicans? And what does that mean for the NBA? I'll start with Bond on this.
Man,
you going last. Go ahead, Bond. What you got, man?
NBA world, watch out. A healthy Zion with those pieces they have.
Yes.
Like they're going to be a handful, man. Before he got hurt last year, my man was rolling. The Pelicans were rolling. I think they were like first in the West, if I'm not mistaken. Had him on my fantasy team. I was first in the league until he got hurt and everything kind of fell apart. But I like Zion. I like the Pelicans. They got some really nice pieces. And if he stays healthy, I think they are going to make some noise, man. Come on. They're going to contend with the Nuggets.
What?
For sure.
Whoa.
No doubt in my mind. No doubt in my mind.
Whoa. I like that. I won't say that, but I like that. You know what I'm saying? I like where your head is at. Go ahead, Bob. What you got?
I don't think they're going to be able to compete with the Nuggets, but I think a healthy Zion. I still think even with a healthy Zion, they haven't learned how to win games yet as a team collectively. And so the element of having good players without being able to have that experience factor, knowing how to win games, is something that's a process in itself. But with that being said, I put all of my hate of Duke to the side when I say this. But man, I'm definitely a Zion fan. I think the NBA altogether is better with him healthy. And when he's on the court, he's a top 5, top 10 type player. I don't know about top 5, but definitely top 10 type player.
Oh man. Whew.
And
I wanted to hear that top 5, man. It was almost 7 to 8, But yeah, man, it's no matter what you think overall, whether about his history, his size, his weight, it's a good thing when he's on the court. It's good for the NBA because he's the most explosive player that we've seen since really LeBron. So it's a good deal. I wish him nothing but the best. I hope that he's able to sustain that healthy status. Right, it would be nice.
Yeah.
All right, Big Dog, what you got up there, Stat?
I want to start out with the word oxymoron.
Okay.
A figure of speech in which apparently contradictory terms appear in conjunction. Oxymoron. Healthy Zion. I'm gonna start right there. Healthy Zion. I have nothing personal against Zion. I don't know him personally to have anything against him. I wish him the best. I wish all them young guys like going after their dream. Once upon a time, Stack was a little Stack, and I wanted to be in the NBA. You know what I mean? So like I got nothing but love for the people that actually achieve that dream, and I wish them the best. I'm also a UNC fan, and I hate Duke, but I'm putting that aside, like Friday said. With that being said, like I don't know that we've had enough of a sample size to say that this guy can consistently, or that this guy can be what people are saying he can be. You know what I mean? Like he hasn't finished a full season. Like he hasn't even played half of a season in the NBA. And this is what, his 4th, 5th year? That's number one. Number two, I think and I said this in the chat, and I'm gonna say it on live right now. I think he's one of the most overrated basketball players of our generation, bro, coming into the NBA. He's a glorified, and I say this not hating him. I don't hate him. This is just my honest opinion. He's great at what he does, but he's a glorified garbage man. Like, he can't shoot. He's an average dribbler for a wing. You know what I mean? And if you don't consider him a wing, you consider him a forward, like a point forward or a power forward. You know what I mean? His whole game relies on strength and athleticism. You know what I mean? And we haven't seen enough of a sample size to say that he can sustain that through an entire season before people figure out how to stop it, and then into the playoffs, and then into a deep run. Like, we haven't seen enough of him in the NBA to say that he can sustain that for the course of a season and then a deep playoff run.
I disagree about the dribbling part.
I was about to say, Yeah, you said a wing, or you talking about for
wing,
big?
For a wing, he's an average. No, I put it this way: for somebody 6'6", he's average to below average as a ball handler. For somebody he's only 6'5.5". For somebody 6'5.5", 6'6",
Is he that short?
he is. Combine. Go look at the combine measure.
I didn't realize
that about that size.
So if you look at somebody, if you take the average person who's in the NBA that's 6'5.5", 6'6", you know what I mean? He's not a great ball handler for somebody that. Now, if you throw in the fact that, but he's really a power forward, that's when the conversation changes. But for somebody 6'5.5", 6'6", he's an average ball handler. As far as the NBA, as far as somebody that size in the NBA.
I hear what you're saying on that regard, but I do believe that the NBA has transitioned to a positionless sort of game. And
that's why I didn't say position. I just said his height.
What I don't emphasize the fact that it's positionless, but just to say, you got a lot of guys out there like Draymond Green is playing the 4 and 5 at 6'6" as well. So I don't think that his size in terms of height is as detrimental as you're making it out to be. I think.
I guess my biggest gripe though is that when have we seen this guy play long enough to be able to say what people are saying he can say? Like, is he a good basketball player? Yeah, he's a good basketball player. I'm not taking that away from him. But people speak about him like he can be a generational talent that's the best player on a championship team. I don't believe that. Just because we haven't seen enough of him in one season throughout a season. What's the most games he ever played in a season? Like, we haven't seen enough of him at one time to say he can keep that up. That style of play.
See, I feel you on that, but we also seen Joel Embiid not play for like 3 or 4 years of his whole career. Like, he never even he didn't even suit up for like 3 years at the very least. We've like when
I think Joel is a much more skilled basketball player than Zion. Joel can shoot. Zion cannot.
I think that's to be seen, man. I really do. I think that what this is what I believe about Zion. I believe that Zion, the skill is a passionate enough player to want to for his game to evolve into whatever it needs to be in order for him to be an effective player. I do think that he has to find that space though, because eventually the athleticism will fade, and athletic players always are injured. You know what I'm saying? So his game has to evolve. But as of right now, can he be dominant he came out at 18, 19. So he's only like 22. So like he got about 4 years. He at the very least, he got like 4 years to be dominant, even if he stay overweight. You know what I'm saying?
Friday, the jump shot is broken though. It's not close. It's broken. Look at the numbers. The numbers bear it out. The numbers bear it out. Look at his 3-point attempps and all of that.
He's not a bad free throw shooter.
He doesn't have confidence. He didn't have confidence in his shot to shoot the deep ball.
I seen him jack up some threes, man,
and not make them though. He ain't made them though.
Hey,
look at the most threes he's made since he's been in the league, and it's like in the season, maybe like 2 or 3.
To your point, we ain't had a big enough sample size.
Exactly. So that's my whole point. Like I don't know. I can't throw these otherworldly like these otherworldly angles. What we got going on right now? Oh, okay. It's stats.
See the
you
stats.
have to read those. They're real small on the screen.
Shooting percentage.
I can't throw these otherworldly accolades at them right now because we ain't seen enough of them in a single season.
What do he look like?
It's blurry on my end, but maybe y'all can see it.
29. He was 36% last.
I see some threes, bro. I see some threes.
Hey, that's damn good.
36 ain't bad for it. Yeah,
Hold on. Go to how many threes that's off of though. How many threes did he shoot?
I mean, how many did he attempt?
3-point percentage is nothing if he only shot 8. No, he didn't shoot close to 100. He shot like 8 probably the whole season.
He shot. It looks like he shot about like at least one a game, and he played 29 games last year.
Where you see that at?
So.
And he played how many games? He played how many?
I kind of rounded it up. It's 0.7 3-pointers, 3-point attempts, and it looks like he made like 0.2. So I just kind of rounded up. Yeah.
That ain't speaking shooter to me.
No, he's not a shooter. He's not a shooter, but
he played to a strength.
Okay, I think that more supports my case because, like you said, Friday, eventually athleticism is gonna wear out. It's gonna wear down when he gets older, and it might wear down quicker for him because of his size. You know what I mean? That impact on his every time he lands, he's a big guy. He's 280. What's that? 284. He's 284.
Yeah,
that was a big concern for him.
Yeah, it might wear down even quicker. So he's gonna have to develop some skills quick. I think because when he can't jump over everybody in a few years, he's gonna have to be able to knock down a shot consistently in order to continue to be able to be a dominant player. Now, like I said, I'm not hating on him. I'm just seeing past the hype.
I think he'll still be able to defend. I think he'll have a place in the league for defending and
At
that point he'll be a role player. When he loses his athleticism, he'll be a true role player.
So we talking about down the line. So what about this year for the Pelicans and for the NBA? Do you feel like he's healthy? Like, you remember I emphasized that point that this guy is healthy, like playing in.
Yeah, that's my point. That's what I was getting at when I said I haven't seen enough to be able to say what he's going to be able to do.
Okay.
If he's healthy for the whole season, I don't know what he's going to be able to do. I don't know what that looks like for a whole season.
Gotcha. He's trying to break the league. He's going to break the league, bro.
He's an exciting player. Now, no, don't get me wrong. I don't want to mistake that for explosive guys in the past, ever. You know what I mean? We've never seen a guy built like him with his type of explosion. Yeah. And he's great for the NBA as far as ticket sales, excitement, little kids gravitating towards the game. He's going to be a fan favorite. But everything else remains to be seen.
Remains to be seen. All right, we're going to leave it at that. We're going to skip on. We're going to change leagues real quick. We're going to run on to the NFL. We're going to skip and go down to should the Patriots bench Mac Jones in favor of Bailey Zappi, given that the last game that they played where they got shut out by the Saints. That's very embarrassing for a legendary head coach like Bill Belichick. So what do you guys feel about that situation? We can start with Stacks on this one.
Should they bench him and go with Bailey?
Bailey Zappi, yes, sir.
Nah, I stick with Mac. If we talk about benching, are we talking about benching them on the premise of they just got shut out, or that being the nail in the coffin of a weak resume up to this point?
Weak resume. I feel like he played. Ironically, his best game of the season was against the Eagles. That first game where he played a great game.
And what's their record right
now? They may have won one game. I think. I don't think they. Yeah, I think they won one game, but yeah, they played a great game against the Eagles. He threw for 303 touchdowns, I think. But ever since then, he's been going backwards. He hadn't approached 300 anymore.
I get they went through week 5. I'll give him at least half the season. I'll give him a few more games, half the season.
Couple more games.
Yeah, and then pull him after that. If he continues to trend downward from this point on, all right. Now we bring in the next option, Bailey. But I'll give him a few more games, me personally.
Cool. What you think, Vaughn?
Man, I was looking at their schedule, and they got a tough beginning of season schedule, man. It's probably one of the toughest in the league. There's nothing but red. If you scrolling down his fantasy page, it's nothing but red.
Good defenses.
Yeah. So I'm trying to give him a chance, but man, he's also made some boneheaded plays too, man. So
let me ask you this, Vaughn.
What's up?
So with him playing a lot of strong defenses coming up, would you rather go with him or Bailey? Is that realistically a better option?
Right now, Bailey's not a better option. They inserted him to the last 2 games, and he hasn't looked much better at all. So if they're gonna do anything, they should probably trade for Cousins or even Dak. Even though Dak is probably on his last little bit.
That's a hot take right there.
That's an impossible take. That's just saying that's playing Madden right there.
Never know, man.
Playing fantasy or something.
No.
Yeah, you never know.
But that's kind of my point too. I don't know that they have a better option if the options are Bailey or Mac.
Right.
then I stick with the guy that's been getting the reps in with the first team and starting up to this point, at least for a few more games.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I can dig that. What you got, Bob?
I think the best option for quarterback for them ain't on the team right now. Like they got to go back into the draft pool. So
the best option is Caleb. Should they keep losing game?
Well, nah, they not gonna get Caleb, but having somebody like a Drake May, somebody like a Shador Sanders, somebody like Penix, Michael Penix, all of those are great options. But what I would also say about talking about benching Mac Jones, I think you need to bench Bill Belichick as well. Like his reign is over. Like first and foremost, he's like 70 plus. You know what I'm saying? I think he got an old school mentality. I don't think he knows how to connect with youthful players. He's a defensive minded coach. And I used to think, I think him. I do very much believe a coach and a quarterback's relationship are bonded and tied together. I do think that I don't think Tom Brady would have ever became Tom Brady without Bill Belichick, and vice versa. If you remember when before Bill Belichick got the nod in New England, at the Browns he got fired. And he will get fired again. But at the end of this season, I think Bill Belichick is done as a coach. I think he should ride off to the sunset while his legacy is still intact. Because I think New England overall needs a refresher. I even think from a free agency standpoint, people don't want to go to you can't ask a 24-year-old to go somewhere and be completely disciplined and do it the Belichick way. I think it's deterring talent from going there. He has a horrible read on receivers. He has a stoic mind, a stoic energy. I think overall, they need more. I mean, if your owner is hanging out with rappers and and Meek Mill and Jay-Z and everybody else, bro, I think he's clearly. I don't think the owner wants his team to be that like dry. You know what I'm saying? The owner not as dry as the team is, the coach is. So yeah, man, they need a new energy, a new shift. Mac Jones is just gonna get pushed out with the wave. Overall, he was another guy who they were trying to make his whole claim to fame, being picked at 15th by the Patriots was the fact that he was a Belichick type guy because he came from Alabama and he was deemed as like the next Tom Brady type of personality. Well, Tom Brady is also not athletic and a lot of other things. I think one of the things that Tom Brady was able to get past is the fact that his intangibles and passion is greater than most people. And Mac Jones doesn't have the intangibles that match that, even though he comes from the system. So yeah, no, I think both of them got to go eventually. They need new energy back. It's a new era.
Right. All right. So let me just reiterate though. You saying Bill Belichick needs to go? Like
yes,
it's his time.
300%. I think they need him to go. They need him. They need to fire him. Even I'm not even saying that he don't deserve to be a coach somewhere, but not in New England anymore. It's over. They need new energy.
Hey, Brown.
Kind of like, yep.
You want me to tell you who need to keep losing for the Caleb Williams sweepstakes?
Who's that?
People gonna hate me for this one, but the Panthers.
No.
Whoa.
Yeah, man.
Whoa.
The Panthers.
They just traded up for that though. Like what?
They ain't got on one, bro. They ain't got on one.
They gave
I don't agree with that
stuff for this.
I know that's not on the docket to talk about, but I'll make this real quick. I don't think. You know what? The same way, like we just talked about quarterback coaching marriages. I do agree with you, Stack, in the regard that Frank Wright and Bryce Young are not the right match together. I think Frank Wright is a garbage coach. I think we forgot the fact that he got fired the year before. Like the year before. I don't even know why we let that slide in our mind just because he was supposed to be like he literally got fired from a team who had weapons. They had Matt Ryan, like a guy who is a Pro Bowl former MVP, and that's not to say that he was, but yeah, no, Frank Wright is not it. And I look, I have seen glimpses of Bryce Young that is really, really good. Like I think Bryce. I look at Bryce Young a lot like I see Tua. Once he gets weapons, he will be just like Tua.
Okay.
I think they're an identical. They have identical trajectories because they process fast. They get the ball out fast. Bryce Young is not the problem in Carolina. It's the team. Like if you look at the team, you don't see it's like from game 1 to game 5. You can't say Carolina improved at anything.
Gotcha.
At anything, at any phase of the game, they're not better on defense than they were in week 1. They're not better running the ball than they were in week 1. The only person that has been somewhat better is Bryce Young. And I mean, you got to give him some grace. He 5 games in with a team that can't separate with no athletes. It's like him with nobody. And the offensive line has regressed.
Let me push back just a little bit. So are you saying they still you stand behind that pick, Bryce Young over CJ Stroud at this point?
I think that CJ Stroud would be the same way in the same situation. I think Bryce Young is.
You don't think he's in a bad situation?
No, I don't think he's in a bad situation. No, I don't think he's in a bad situation. I think that Tank Dell is a better receiver than Mingo. I think that Robert Woods is Robert Woods is maybe not better than Adam Thielen, but he's younger than Adam Thielen. I think Nico Collins is becoming a stud, a solid number 2, whereas we don't have one.
It might be because
they're very comparable. I think they're very comparable. Like when you put Robert Woods and Thielen, they're similar. Like they're comparable as far as the level they're on now.
Yeah.
When you compare Nico Collins and DJ Sharp, like they're the same ballpark.
No. And
Mingo and Tank Dell.
Tank Dell better than Mingo, and Dalton Schultz is better than Hayden Hurst.
I don't know about that one.
Nah, Dalton Schultz had
it's not clear. It's not. It's okay.
And Damian Pierce is better than every running back that Carolina got.
So he's better than Miles Sanders?
Oh,
yes.
Miles was that guy though. He was that guy though.
He was that guy behind Philadelphia's amazing offensive line.
Friday, they're comparable. Like the offensive situations are very comparable. I don't think they're as far apart as you're saying.
It is, but again, I won't even fight that. But what I will fight is that the coaching situation is better. You got DeMeco Ryans, young, energetic, and then you got an offensive coordinator that's calling the plays, opposed to a head coach who wants to call plays because of his ego.
Frank
It's a different situation.
Because he won that Super Bowl with us, and that boosted that ego a little bit. You know what I'm saying? He was the quarterback.
I agree with the coaching piece of what you said.
Yeah, I think it's remain. You know why CJ Stroud? If CJ Stroud ends up being a better player than Bryce Young, it'll be because Bryce Young's confidence got broken too early. Whereas CJ Stroud,
that's where I disagree. That's where I think. And I mean, we can agree to disagree on this point right here. And I know this wasn't on the docket, so we can move on. But I think CJ Stroud is the better quarterback.
It's fair.
You know what I mean?
Okay. I'll throw this in real quick. I feel like CJ Stroud was the more pro-ready quarterback. You know, so I'll say that. You know what I'm saying? Because he came in with that confidence. I think he had a chip on his shoulder too. Like they was.
Hey Steve, who you taking number one?
I'm taking Anthony Richardson all day. Still, I stand on that. I stand on
this man gonna last about this man career about to look like Zion.
But I'm not mad at that. If he was healthy the whole time, I'm not mad at that. Cool. He been more productive than both of them.
It's about to look like Zion's his career. As far
I like A. Rich, man. I feel like the league needs to move toward those quarterbacks. Believe it or not, Patrick Mahomes is similar to that. He can sling that ball, but he can move. You know what I'm saying? The league is moving toward those quarterbacks. All right, we're gonna keep it moving. We're gonna leave it at that. Yeah. All right, next topic. Given the rise and fall of teams who were, at the top of the AFC or projected to be at the top, like what's your current top 5 in the AFC right now? We'll start with let's start with Vaughn on this
one. My current top 5 teams, I'm going to say I like the Chiefs, and this is not in any particular order, but
okay.
I like the Chiefs. Anytime you have a guy like Mahomes on your team or Mahomes period, that's enough said right there. I still like the Chargers. I do like the Jags. Chargers, Jags. If Deshaun Watson can get healthy, I do like the Browns. I think they're super sleeper team. Still believe in them. They're my pick. Yeah, their defense. Miami's moved up my power rankings, man. They moved up my power rankings. If I had to pick a team to come out the AFC right now, I'm gonna say it's the Dolphins.
Whoa,
they strong
over the Bills. Over the Bills, by the way.
He done came to the light. Remember, the Dolphins was my pick since day one. He done came to the light.
Yeah. All right, so go ahead with your list, Stack. Let's see what you got. Let's see if they still up there.
This in no particular order except for the number 1 team, which is still the Dolphins.
All right, even over the Bills. Let me ask you that.
Despite the fact that they lost to the Bills, despite the fact, you know what I mean, like that does hold weight, but I still think the Dolphins gonna come out on top.
Yes.
So give me the Dolphins, give me the Bills, give me the Chiefs. Excuse me. Top 5. This is not like I don't got to pick a team from each division, do I?
No, you ain't got top 5 in the conference.
Fine conference. We can come back to you if you need it.
Yeah, no. I'm gonna go ahead and get it done. Let me get the Dolphins, the Bills, the Chiefs.
Sound like this in order. Go ahead. Keep going.
The Chargers.
Oh.
And give me the Jags.
Okay. All right. We got some Chargers in the building. Okay, and T-Law. Okay, I like T-Law.
I didn't pick nobody from the AFC North.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Because they were projected to have a crazy division this year. All right, what you got, Joe? Friday.
So, and I hate to say this because I'm going back on my beginning of the year hot take, which is the Chiefs would make the playoffs. Obviously, they are finding ways to do it. So, but
despite the Swifties. But go ahead.
And I'm gonna put them in order though. But I am gonna put them in order though. I got the Dolphins, the number 1 team. I just think
you too. Jesus.
Yeah, man. I think if Tua is able to stay healthy, his ability to distribute that ball is he like a point guard, bro. He like Ed. He like Raymond Felton out there, bro.
You had it right, Ed Cota.
Yeah, I was about to say Ed Cota.
That was the right one.
Yeah,
because the way he distributed the ball.
Yeah, but yeah, man, I got Dolphins at number 1. I actually got the Bills at number 2. Overall, man, I just think that push come to shove, I think they got more weapons than the number 3 team, which is the Chiefs. The thing about the Chiefs, man, they finding ways to win. They're not a great football team. Mahomes is willing them to wins. You got Travis Kelce. That's an aging Travis Kelce. But minus him, your receiving options is Kadarius Toney, Sky Moore, and Valdez Scantling. And he's a deep ball threat and nothing else. They really don't got nothing on the outside. And the kid Rice is a rookie, and he's not come of age yet. The Chiefs is actually my number 3. My number 4 is going to be the Bengals. The Bengals is and that like we seen last week that Barrow is getting healthier by the week. He's coming back. We seen Jamar Chase finally have a breakout game. I think the Bengals are on the rise, and in that specific division, they in a good spot, even at 2-3. And then the next is the Browns. You know, the Browns. I think they're not going to make any noise because I just think that Deshaun Watson is having a harder time recapturing the magic that he once had. But that defense and Myles Garrett is. Everybody talk about Micah Parsons, man, but Myles Garrett has been the most dominant defensive player in football, like every week. Like he literally doing whatever he want to do out there. So, yeah, that's why I got it. Dolphins, Bills, Chiefs, Bengals, and Browns. And I think, and to go back to the Jaguars, bruh, Trevor Lawrence is vastly overrated. Let me say that again.
Whoa.
Trevor Lawrence.
He's been on this.
Stop the press. Stop the press.
No. This ain't stop the press. Trevor Lawrence is vastly underrated. He had the first game of the year. Is
under or over?
He said over.
No, he's overrated. He's overrated. The one game that he had multiple touchdowns is the first game of the year. Every week since then, one touchdown, barely winning the game.
Game script.
Like, and guess you don't want to know what? Guess who got more touchdowns passing and rushing than him?
Bryce Young.
No, Justin Fields. Justin Fields is
Fields got a lot of touchdowns,
more
bro.
productive. He got what you said. He got what?
He got like 8 touchdowns in 2 games, though. He got crazy hot, man.
That's the point. And Trevor Lawrence is supposed to be the bro. You had people in here thinking
he got
Trevor
more than
Lawrence
Mahomes. He probably got more than Mahomes at this
coming
point.
in this year. Bro,
Fields may have more than Mahomes, bro. Like
Justin Fields is a more look. They came out the same time. People they've been compared 1A and 1B their whole life. They came up. I think they both came up in Georgia. As 1A, 1B prospects. And Justin Fields is much more productive as a pro than Trevor Lawrence. But people people want Trevor Lawrence. He got the look, he got the hair. Like I get it. They want to market him as the next guy. And from a racial standpoint, I go as far as to say they would rather it be Trevor Lawrence than Patrick Mahomes.
Probably.
But guess what's stopping that? His actual fucking play. He cannot. Right. His actual play is not demanding. Is not demanding a top 5 quarterback, top 10 quarterback, and he's not more productive than Justin Fields. Justin Fields got what? Let's just say 13 touchdowns this year so far, all like rushing and passing. Guess how many Trevor Lawrence got? And I'm not looking at the numbers, but I'm gonna guess like 3, 5, maybe.
5, maybe 5. I was gonna say 5. Yeah, but yeah, I see what you're saying. I understand your argument. You know what I'm saying? But
hey, we got to bring up Zion and Trevor Lawrence like every week, like to bring out this type of passion between me and Friday.
Passion. This is hate. I feel hate, man.
No, it is hate. It is hate at this point.
It's hate on his part. It's hate on his part.
It is hate because I got him on my team.
Man.
Oh yeah, 5 touchdowns. He 5 touchdowns and 2 interceptions in 5 games. Guess what? I'm not a mathematician, but guess what that means? He's averaging 1 touchdown a game. 1 touchdown.
That's a good point. Now, all right.
And they talking about tanking Justin Fields for Caleb Williams. They got their quarterback. Justin Fields got 11 touchdowns this year and 11 touchdowns.
Before that, though, I mean, before these last 2 games, Fields was looking kind of shaky before these last 2 games. The last 2 games have been kind of crazy, though, for him. You know what I'm saying? I'll say that. But
I think it's the matchups.
Who they play? Washington and who else?
I think Denver. The Denver matchup.
Denver gave up 70, didn't they? One game.
I think it just takes some time to get. I mean, you got to think. I think the way they do preseason these days, it just takes time for guys to get in a flow, and I think that's what we were seeing with them. And I think that he's a better. He's a better. I think he's gonna end up having a better career than Trevor Lawrence. I don't care. I said it there.
Yeah, that's hot. That's
moving right along. Sorry.
All right. No. It's all good. It's all good. We needed that. We needed our medicine, man. You know, we got that. All right. I'm just gonna go through my 5 real quick. I'm gonna say Chiefs. I still got the Bills up top. I'm gonna say the Bengals at 3 over the Dolphins and the Jaguars.
So this in order?
Kinda. You know what I'm saying? I definitely have the Chiefs at the top, though. You know what I'm saying? I feel like that loss at Detroit, they probably could have won that, if they had Kelsey. So I'm still going to put them up top. But I still don't feel like they like world beaters or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? And then Kelsey is hurt again. So we'll see how that goes. You know what I mean? But I did like the way the Bills beat up on the Dolphins. So I'm going to put the Dolphins 4 or 5, something like that.
We're gonna bring you over by about 3/4 of the season. You're gonna be on that Dolphins train.
I ain't worried about the Dolphins. The Eagles play the Dolphins in a couple of weeks. We're gonna expose them boys.
I'm not talking about you being worried about them. I'm just saying by about 3/4 of the season, by the time about 3/4 of the season is over, at the very latest.
Hot and cold, dog. Hot and cold.
Dolphins gonna be at the top of your AFC list.
Them boys put up 70 points, came back the next week. What did I tell y'all on this show, matter of fact? On this show, I said they wouldn't score more than 24 points. I think it was. I think they scored 20. You know what I'm saying? So,
here's the thing though. There's no legit team in the NFL left that's undefeated. So what are we talking about?
The Eagles are undefeated.
No, exactly. Sir. I said legit. Legit.
Coming off that Super Bowl appearance,
I said
the Eagles
legit.
are undefeated. Yeah,
I said legit. Super Bowl what? Super Bowl victory?
Coming off that, I said appearance.
Oh, okay.
They were in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to worry about that. That's the topic for another day. All right, we're going to keep it moving. All right, do you consider, speaking of undefeated teams, do you consider Brock Purdy to be an elite quarterback? We'll start at Friday on this. Elite quarterback.
Tom Brady made me redefine my definition of what elite is, and I'm a Tom Brady hater, much like I am a Trevor Lawrence hater at this point. Much like I've been a Patrick Mahomes hater, but so hate is in my blood. But with Brock Purdy, bruh, I think that going back to the original question, I think he's in the mold of a Tom Brady, man. Late round pick. I think he's a system guy right now, but when you're in a system that works for you, that builds confidence. With confidence, that builds experience. And bruh, and he not doing and Brock Purdy, he not dinking and dunking, man. He killing the mid range. Like I seen him throw like 4 crosses across the middle to Deebo Samuels and Brandon Ayuk. So he actually throwing the ball. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think that he is more comfortable in this second year in the system than he was the first year. And yes, he's able to. He's building something because the team. Do I think if he had been in a different situation with a different team, he would have been this good this early? No, he would not. But with this team, I think in 3 or 4 years we'll see a Brock Purdy who can carry a team because his experience, his knowledge of the game, and a lot of the times that's the like we were talking about before with Bryce Young and CJ Stroud and who's the best prospect. Sometimes it's about being put in the right situation with the right team that builds you up, and I think he is in that particular situation. Is he elite talent? No. Is he in an elite situation? Yes. So I would consider him an elite quarterback. He is the most. As a matter of fact, he's the MVP this year, right now. And the season stopped right now. He is the NFL's MVP. You cannot be the MVP of the National Football League. We all see with the struggles of other quarterbacks how difficult it is to be a productive quarterback, and he is the most productive one out of all of them. So yes, you have to be elite in order to do that. And then also having an elite mindset at the quarterback position is priceless. So yeah.
Let me push back just a little bit before we move on to Bond. Do you feel like he's the MVP, or do you feel like Christian McCaffrey is the MVP on that team?
No, I think he's the MVP. I think he's.
You think it just goes to the quarterback?
I hate to default it all the ways to the quarterback, but when I think specifically in that system, all the intricate details that Trey Lance could not pick up, you have to be an elite to be able to run the show. You have to be able to run the show. and that works out, and that makes that like what he's doing makes Christian McCaffrey's job easier. Like what Christian McCaffrey doing. Nah, I'm not gonna say it don't make his job easier because it does, but but yeah, he got it over Christian McCaffrey. Christian McCaffrey don't touch the ball every time. Brock
He's
Purdy
quarterback.
does.
You're right. Okay. What else? Go ahead, Vaughn. What you got?
I gotta agree with Bob, man. I don't normally agree with his takes because they be outrageous and outlandish at the same time. But I'm gonna have to go with Purdy, man. Like he's looked good, man. You could kind of see glimpses last year, before he got hurt in the playoffs, and he's been throwing. He's been consistent. That's the thing. He's been consistent, man. He's throwing like 1 or 2 touchdowns, 2 or 3 touchdowns every single game, and he's doing it against good defenses. Right. I feel like that Dallas game originally was, like a good testing stick, but he passed with flying colors, man.
Right.
Last challenge for him
his best game.
Yeah. So I've seen all I needed to see. He's consistent, even though it's only like a 11, 12 game sample. It's against good teams, and like the other guys that have been thrown into the fire haven't been able to hold down the fort like he has. Like Trey Lance, he's Sam Darnold in the preseason. You seen they're like super slow on the reads or missing guys. Brock's it, man. Brock's it.
He's it. Stack City.
So let me recap. Are y'all saying he's elite?
Yes.
I hadn't given my official take, but I'm gonna say that he's an elite system quarterback. But go ahead.
I'm not gonna say he's elite. I'm gonna say he's above elite. He's like super elite.
So I guess I'm by myself then. He's not elite.
Mahomes. Okay.
Cap.
He's not elite. He's not elite. But I will say this. Although he's not elite, he's the perfect man for the job out there in San Francisco. He's the perfect man for the job out there in San Francisco. He's not elite. I don't think he's an elite talent at the quarterback position. I don't think he elevates any team you put him on.
Do you think Tom Brady was ever an elite talent?
That's a different. I gotta pass on that one for now and come back to it so I can finish my thought with this one right here. But that was a good question. I even like how you interjected it and when you interjected it. That was a good point.
You asking the wrong person about that. Like Stack thinks Justin Fields or Cam Newton is the best quarterback ever, man. So you asking the wrong person.
See, I'm letting y'all get y'all takes in today. You know what I mean? I'm being more patient, not trying to jump in all the time. But like you keep saying stuff like that, man, and I'm gonna have to
that Cam.
That Southside Trey Foe gonna have to come out, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to deboy everything you say, Vaughn. But anyway, listen.
What was you about to say? Finish your thought.
Yeah, so like I think he's the perfect man for the job. I don't think he's an elite talent. I don't think he elevates any team you put him on. I don't even think he elevates or maintains the level of play of any good team you put him on. You know what I mean? I just think he's the perfect man for the job. And simultaneously, I think Kyle Shanahan and the weapons they have around him are perfect for him. You know what I mean? Like I think Kyle Shanahan is who he needs. The weapons are perfect, like to fit around him, and what he's strong at, the things he's strong at as a quarterback, elevate San Francisco's level of play. I'm not mad at the take that Friday have about Purdy being the MVP so far. I'm not mad at that take at all. Very strong argument for MVP.
I think I agree with you as well in the regard of like where he is now. And when I even remotely make the comparisons of Tom Brady, I'm talking about foresight. Like I said, I think 3 or 4 years from now, he will be able to carry a bad team or another team. But I don't think he's at that point right this second. I certainly believe he's a system guy at this exact point. But like I said, with experience, with success, brings confidence. And we all know that's like a big deal in the league. So
here's the thing. I'm to go back to your Brady point.
Mm-hmm.
Brady is elite talent at the quarterback position, but it's not because he does everything that a quarterback should do at an elite level. And I'll give you a comparison. It goes back to me to that LeBron versus Jordan debate, right? LeBron is the better overall basketball player. Like he's the better, like just across the board, all the stats, all the things he can do. He's the best to ever do it, right? But Jordan is the GOAT because what Jordan is so good, the things that Jordan is good at elevate him so high that it eclipses LeBron, even though LeBron can do more things all around. You know what I mean? I think the same with Brady. What Brady is good at elevates him so high at the quarterback position that even though he might not be an elite talent at everything he does as far as the quarterback position is concerned, other quarterbacks do stuff better than he does. You know what I mean? Like, because what he does is so great, it makes him elite, and it's turned him into the GOAT. His accomplishments have turned him into the GOAT. Right. So if Purdy is able to do that, you know, then more props to him. Like Friday said, we could be sitting back in 4 or 5 years and be like, you know what, this Brock Purdy kid, he might really be on that. He might really be elite, and he might be really on that trajectory of rarefied air when it comes to quarterbacts.
Right.
If he keeps this up, is he elite? Is he
elite
right now to me? No, because part of sustaining it, part of doing it or becoming elite is sustaining what he's doing and getting rings with it.
He's accurate. I'll give that to him. I slept on him a little bit. He's accurate. I'm gonna say
I definitely slept on him. I definitely slept on him.
I'm still kind of sleeping on him, honestly. You know, until he beat my Eagles, you know what I'm saying? That's I give him a little respect after that. And we play him in December. But I'm gonna say he's the best Niners quarterback, which they haven't had a lot of good quarterbacks.
That much
so he might be the best Niners quarterback since Steve Young. Like, I mean, it's been a minute. You know what I'm saying? But we going I mean, can you push back on that? Like it's a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like
the man's played 10 regular season games, right?
Right, but I mean, give me a Niners quarterback. This like,
oh man, like I don't know. It's hard for me to crown these guys as the best this and the best that when their sample size is so small. Whether it be Zion, whether it be Brock, it just
okay.
Sample
size. I got you. All right.
We got a quick question. If he wins the Super Bowl, does that validate him this year?
Yeah,
yes,
100%.
He
got to be.
Let me ask you this, Vaughn. I got a question, Vaughn.
Mm-hmm.
What starting quarterback for a season, not somebody who stepped in, but what starting quarterback for a season, a Super Bowl did not validate them? I can think of one.
Maybe Trent Dilfer.
Flacco, Foles, Dilfer.
No. I said they started for the season. Foles came in.
Oh, you said okay. They started.
They had to start like the entire season. They were the starting quarterback.
Don't say late career Peyton Manning.
Oh shit, the Denver one.
Yeah, Denver Peyton Manning.
But he was already validated though, right? Because he already had it.
Right.
He didn't have a Super Bowl, but he already had enough. He had enough accolades to validate him. You don't think?
True. Yeah. I'm gonna stick with Dilfer.
Okay.
This was pretty good.
What about the other Manning?
The other Manning. The other Manning still ain't validated in my book.
So Super Bowl did not validate. That's the one I was thinking about.
Not in my book either, but that's another topic for another day.
Another topic for another day, man. We're gonna keep it moving, bro. We're gonna keep it moving. All right, man. So we're gonna jump into some fantasy real quick, man. Just for the people. All right, given the Justin Jefferson injury and him being put on IR and all that, like, would you buy or sell Justin Jefferson at this point? What's y'all kind of like, take on that with the whole fantasy thing? What you got, Vaughn? What's up? Go ahead. Friday, if you got.
Mine's gonna be quick on this. I know y'all just fantasy guys, but I'm gonna go ahead and sell Justin Jefferson mainly because the reason I say that is because the season is a loss for them. I think they realistically are about to start going into the quarterback market for next year's draft, and Justin Jefferson not being there helps that cause. And I also believe even when he is healthy again, and what the IRs for like 4 weeks, right? So when he comes back and if they're still 1-7 or 2-6 or something like that, why bring him back? Why rush him
He
back?
might not come back. That's my point exactly, bro.
Yeah.
That's my point exactly. Verbatim. You know what I'm saying? Is that what you was gonna say, Vaughn? Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm kind of scared of him, but if you got him, hold on to him, especially in Dynasty, unless you get like a king's ransom. But otherwise, you got him in season long. You gotta try to get something for him.
I was asking this question specifically because you got him in Dynasty, and I was trying to see if we could work something out. You know what I'm saying on air. But I mean, I see you said King's ransom, and that kind of scared me away a little bit. What you guys back?
Especially Von's definition of King's ransom.
Right. Oh my God.
I gotta get value for my guy, man. That's my dude. I love them receivers.
Speaking of fantasy. Never mind. Let's go. Let's keep moving.
What you think?
All right, look. Stack. All right, everybody, listen. Stacks you undefeated, right? I feel like you tops in the league.
Since you brought it up.
Tops in the league. All of us, me, Bob, and Vaughn, we won 3 games combined. I think.
I wasn't even bringing up y'all. I was just
no. We gotta encompass the whole thing. And Stacks is 5-0. So he rolling right now. It's October. What is this? October the 11th. You know what I'm saying? So this is a good start.
Because a couple of weeks ago, on air a couple of weeks ago, ahead of me and your matchup, Steve, you was ready to bet the house on your team against mine.
I got injured, bro. I got injuries, bro.
You was ready to bet the house on your team against mine.
I got injuries. We. That's the topic for another day. Go ahead. What's your take?
Go ahead and hold on to Jefferson just to get my take in on that one. Go ahead and hold on to him.
So you said whole, like season long and dynasty?
Yeah, because it depends on where you're at. If you're a contender and you can still be a contender without him, then hold him.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah, it depends on where you're at.
Your record. Yeah, it depends on your record.
Depends on your record, right? I got you. I really only speak from positions of being a contender. I don't know of a season I've been in where I haven't been a contender, so I don't even know the other side.
Right. I mean, he snuck that one in on me, bro. I wasn't paying attention. You know what I'm saying? All right, listen, man. We're gonna keep it moving. Last question before we do our pick. who is a player that could break out? You know what I'm saying, over the next stretch of the season. We'll say not really the second half, but like they can kind of get you into the playoff. Who is a player that y'all looking at that could break out? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, can I do an audible? Can I do an audible?
Go ahead. What you got?
I believe you are like the resident. Von's a close second, but you're the resident fantasy expert. I want to hear your take first.
All right, look, I'm looking at Roshan Johnson. I'm just gonna say it right now.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like Roshan, because Herbert is dealing with some stuff, and I feel like Roshan been about to pop, like, even with Herbert there. And now that Herbert, I think it has a high ankle sprain or something like that. And I feel like Roshan Johnson is going to take you where you need to go. So please go get Roshan Johnson and, ride that out. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all got anything, if y'all ain't got anything, we can move on to the picks. What y'all got?
I got one. If y'all ain't, I go ahead and jump in. I'm gonna ride with Marvin Mims. I'm gonna ride with Marvin Mims from the Denver Broncos. And here's why. Broncos are a sinking ship. They're gonna do something. Guys gonna get shut down. Guys gonna get shipped out. And this guy was drafted by the new regime. If the 2 receivers ahead of him, Sutton and Judy, in which they're expected to be shipped out anytime, especially Judy, he's going to step into a bigger role, and he's going to be the guy. Another guy that you can watch out for on that team is Brandon Johnson, sleeper.
Johnson. Is that a wide receiver?
He's a wide receiver, yeah.
Oh. You play with the Broncos. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. What you got? What you got, Stan?
I got one that's going to continue to be better than probably what he was predicted to be. Like, he's going to continue, like, He's gonna continue to be a guy, a dude. You know what I mean? And that's Jacoby Myers. You know what I mean? Like, I like Jacoby Myers when Garoppolo was back there passing on the ball. Like, because him and Garoppolo got a connection, bro. Garoppolo likes throwing the rock to Jacoby. Like, in the games that Garoppolo has started, he has thrown to Jacoby no less than 10 times, 10 targets per game. He doesn't have less than 10 targets per game. You know what I mean? And
that's with Adams out there.
With Adams out there.
That's with Adams out there. That's
with Adams out there. He doesn't have no less than 10 targets per game. Crazy. You know what I mean? And he don't put up a couple of big games. And I think he's gonna continue to soar. Yeah. So
it's a good one.
Him as a sneaky wide receiver one.
Like that one. Yeah. Good deal. All right.
My one guy, and I'll make it quick, Jordan Addison, for the guy we just replaced. I think Addison is about to be a huge breakout star. He was already kind of breaking out even with Jefferson there. Mm-hmm. You see the explosiveness, you see the ability to separate, and now he's going to be the number one target. I like that pick. Happy offense that's going to be down a lot. So I'm going with Jordan Addison.
J.A. for the last one. Superstar position, USC. That kind of, I forgot about him, honestly.
Like that might have been the MVP pick of the segment.
Right. That's it there. I'm looking to acquire him. I feel like, most of these guys might be on rosters. Like I said, Roshan, you said we got Roshan, Addison, and then you said Myers, Jacoby Myers. I feel like they might be on rosters, but if you can, go out and acquire these guys if you can, you know what I'm saying, before they pop. All right, we're going to get into the pick segment. All right, we're going to recap week 3. I think it was week 3 the last time we did this.
I mean, it was week 4, but
it was because we
didn't do week 1. We didn't do week 1.
We didn't do 1. We did 2 and 3. And
it was week 4.
So that was week 4. Okay.
We didn't predict week 5.
Because I remember Friday wasn't on these. All right. So the tally up for that week. Stacks won again.
Oh my goodness.
With 11 victories.
What we doing? What we doing? Why we keeping up this segment? Why are we still doing this?
Well, was in second place with 9. And I came in third with 8.
What was my number?
11. 11, yes. So I need to take your ass.
Can I say it again? Can I say it again?
When I lock them picks in. What you got? Go ahead. Before we get started.
After week after week after week after week. Yeah.
After week. I mean, you're going to be able to add another one on next week.
Friday and Friday and Brown, this is their only their second fantasy season with me. Right. But we've been in several across different leagues. Yeah. They don't know. See, they probably think like this right here is luck.
Right.
They don't know. It's not only week after week after week. It's year after year after year.
That's how I viewed it for sure.
What'd he say? I done missed it. What'd he say?
Hey, look. Vaughn gonna have to fill us in on that. You know what I'm saying? Vaughn, what you got on that? You don't be doing y'all like that, do we?
First off, tell this dude to stop the cap.
Vaughn,
stop the cap.
Stop the cap.
Vaughn, coming in.
Heavy cap.
When Any Given Monday was on Yahoo, who was winning that league?
You might have won one time.
No, come on, Vaughn. You wildin', bro. You wildin'.
I need to see some receipts.
We came into the sleeper league with Any Given Monday as me, the back-to-back champ of Any Given Monday Yahoo. I was the back-to-back. At that time, like when we came into the sleeper league as Any Given Monday, it was Any Given Monday on Yahoo.
Because I remember you talking crazy when you came in there.
Yes, because I was the back-to-back champ. I was the back-to-back champ, 2 in a row. Ryan, you don't remember that? You don't remember back-to-back champ? I was the back-to-back champ. My first year I was in the league 4 years. My first year in the league, I was in the championship and lost to Vaughn. My second year in the league, I won the regular season. Then I was back-to-back.
For everybody out there, Stacks will have those receipts for next week.
Yes, I will.
Yeah.
I will.
We'll have those receipts. All right, we're gonna get into the picks. All right, we got first game, Thursday night football, Denver at Kansas City. Friday, go first.
Kansas City.
Kansas City. I'm gonna take the Chiefs. Go ahead, Vaughn. What you got?
No, Vaughn's on a bye week. He's just doing too poorly at this.
KC.
Chiefs. All right, what's up, Stack?
What's the matchup?
Denver at Kansas City, Thursday night.
Oh, Kansas City, easy.
All right, Kansas City sweep. We got Ravens at Titans. I'm gonna go first on this one. I'm gonna take Ravens. What you got, Vaughn?
We'll go Ravens.
Ravens. Stack.
Ravens at Titans.
Yes, sir.
Ravens.
Ravens Friday.
Man, this is a sleeper one because man, the Titans might get that upset. But
at home
too.
Who at home?
They at home. Titans at home.
I know I'm gonna feel stupid for this because it's gonna happen and it's not Lamar not gonna produce, but I'm gonna go Ravens.
Ravens.
I'm gonna switch my pick to the Titans. We got a switcher. All right, so we're gonna go Titans on Vaughn's pick.
Vaughn, for future reference, Vaughn, never switch your pick unless I do. If you got the same pick as me. If you got the same
you're guessing though. You're just guessing.
Follow the leader. All right. Commanders at Falcons. Vaughn, go first.
Commanders at Falcons.
Yes, sir. We got a super fan in here for the Commanders.
I'm gonna say Falcons.
Say Falcons on that. All right. Stack. Stacks, I'm waiting. I'm not looking at the screen. I'm not looking at the screen, by the way. So I'm waiting to hear. I got it in my earphone. You know what I'm saying?
Commanders.
Who you got? Commanders. Yeah. That's Old Faithful right there. Yeah. Bro. That's Old Faithful.
Slot me in with the Commanders too, man. But I actually think that the Falcons might win this game just because we're supposed to win this game. We're supposed to beat Chicago too, but you know.
The script didn't work out.
We're going to win this one. Yeah. We're supposed to be Chicago lost.
I'll take the Falcons at home just because they're at home. I would have taken the Commanders if they was at home. All right, we got Niners at Browns. Stack, go first on that one.
Niners
Friday.
Damn. You know what? The Browns. Give me the Browns. They take their first L.
So everybody
I got the Browns too.
At least once.
I got the Browns too. Go ahead, Barn. Who you got?
I'm San Fran.
San Fran. All right, Niners. All right, next game. We got who's that? We got the Panthers. No. We got the Saints at the Texans. And Friday go first on that one. Saints at Texans.
I'm gonna give it to the Texans, man.
Texans. Ooh. Yeah. Keep them rolling. I'll take the Saints. Go ahead, Vaughn. Who you got?
Saints at Texans. Let's go with the Aints.
The Aints. All right. Stack City.
Give me the Texans.
Texans. All right. Let me see. So Friday went first on that one. I'll go first on the next one. All right. We got who's next game? Panthers at Dolphins. Ooh. I'll take the Dolphins. Vaughn, what you got?
The fins up, baby. Fins up.
Oh, come on, Charlotte guy. Stack, who you got?
Dolphins.
Oh, man. What you think, Friday?
I think the Panthers hit a new low this week. They're going to put up another 60 against them.
Man, they might, bro. They might. That's going to be ugly. All right. So we got Vaughn first on the next one. We got Seattle at the Bengals. Seahawks at Bengals. Go ahead, Vaughn.
Joe Shiesty's back, baby.
Ooh, Bengals. Say the Bengals. All right. Go ahead, Stack. Who you got?
I got the Bengals too.
Bengals. All right, we buying into the Bengals. Should have been in them top fives. Friday, who you got?
I got the Bengals, man.
All right, let's get it. Back on the road. Now, the Seahawks ain't a bad team. So
No, not at all. Not at all.
All this love for the Bengals is, this.
I go back in. Doubt I go back to quarterback play.
Who you got, Brown?
I'm gonna take Bengals. My fault. My bad. All right.
All of that to say.
Right. All right, we got Colts at Jags. Stack, go first.
Colts at Jags.
Yes,
Jacksonville.
Jags. All right. Friday, who you got for T-Law? Who you got?
I got the Jags, even though I know that it's gonna be one touchdown.
23 to 20.
ETN gonna get off, but it's gonna be one touchdown. Zay Jones gonna get the one touchdown. It won't be one of the top two receivers.
It ain't gonna be Ridley.
It won't be Ridley.
That's tough, bro. All right, I'm gonna take the Jags. Who you got, Vaughn?
Jayville, baby.
Jags, sweep it. All right, next game. We got Vikings at Bears. And who's going first on that one? Friday, go first.
I'm on the Bears train right now, man. I think the Bears got it.
Man, you thinking a lot like me. I got the Bears. Who you got, Vaughn?
I'm going to Chi-Town.
Bears. What are we gonna sweep it, Stack? What we got?
Coincidentally, I got the Bears too.
This is amazing.
Yeah.
I think they might be underdogs.
When has in the last few years have the Bears been the unanimous pick on anything?
A sweep of the Bears. Yeah. Think about it.
That's crazy.
2023. Is
this
because so does anybody's pick change if Jefferson was playing?
Yeah.
Mine might, honestly. Mine might. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like that offensive flow a little bit better. I feel like the Vikings defense is trash, though. So I feel like it's still going to be a lot of points scored. All right, next game. We got Patriots at Raiders. I'll go first. I'll take the Raiders. Bond, who you got?
Vegas.
Vegas Raiders. All right, Stacks, who you got?
Raiders.
We're going to sweep the Raiders Friday.
We're going to sweep the Raiders.
Patriots at Raiders. Patriots ain't showing nothing, are they? That's crazy. All right. Detroit Lions at Tampa Bay Bucks. Bond, go first. Lions at Bucks.
I'm going to say
surprise teams.
Right.
Lions ain't really a surprise team, though. But that Bucks out.
I'm going to say Tampa.
Tampa. Bucks. All right. Stack.
That's a good pick, Vaughn. Let me go Lions.
Lions. All right. What you got, Friday?
Yeah, I'm definitely going Lions. I think Baker Mayfield is vastly overhyped for the little bit of nothing that he's done this year.
Right. Stepping in. He's doing better than Brady did last year, ironically. It's strange. I'm gonna take the Bucks on that one. Next game, we got Cardinals at Rams, and Stack, go first.
Give me
Cardinals
the
Rams.
at Rams.
All right. Friday.
Man, that's a hard one because I would like to think that the Cardinals would tank and it would just be an easy, but they've been playing some pretty inspired football, man.
Right.
I'm still gonna have to take the Rams.
Rams looking good with that offense. Got cut back. Give me the Rams. Bon, who you got? You going to Oppo? Contrarian? Cardinals at Rams.
They're playing. I'm gonna say Rams.
It's in LA, but that don't matter. You know that.
Yeah.
You gonna say Rams?
Yeah.
All right, good deal. All right, Rams sweep it. All right, Friday, go first on this one. Philadelphia Eagles at Jets. Friday, who you got?
Definitely the Eagles.
Eagles. I'll take the Eagles. Vaughn, who you got?
Upset alert. Going to Jets.
Jets. Jets. Jets.
Not a no-brainer. It's definitely not a no-brainer. If they had a quarterback, it would be a no-brainer. Jets.
Especially with the way they
got. Friday. What you got, Friday? Who you got? Is this where the streak ends?
No. I got the Eagles, but I'm just saying, like they.
I mean, Stack. I apologize. Who you got, Stacks? My bad.
Give me the Jets Eagles.
Whoa. I mean, I already started writing the J-E. I started spelling it out.
Give me the Eagles. Give me the Eagles, brother. Give me the Eagles.
I got you, bro. All right. Giants at Bills. I'll go first. I'll take the Bills on that one. Vaughn, who you got? It's the Sunday night game. Got Bills.
Yeah. All
right, Stacks.
Bills.
Giants at Bills. All right, Friday.
Bro, it's a sweet Bills.
Y'all let me know. My parlay gonna be on fire this week. I already know.
Hey, speaking on it, the Giants might get their first pick.
Oh, that's a good point. And replace Danny Jones with Caleb. That would be if Caleb come out. All right, now I'm interested in knowing about this game. Vaughn, you go first on this one. My game of the week. Cowboys at the Chargers. Who you got, Vaughn? What we got on this?
I think
this is gonna be a game right here.
This is a Monday night game, right?
Monday night game. Standalone.
Oh man, that's gonna be a sexy one. I think Dak is going to continue plummeting, and I feel like we're gonna see Cooper Rush make an appearance. So we're gonna go with the Chargers.
You're gonna see Cooper Rush? Why? He gonna get hurt? Oh my God. Chargers. All right. Stack, who you got?
This is a tough one.
Where
is that?
It's in LA. Cowboys coming off a very embarrassing defeat, by the way. Very embarrassing.
Boy. Let me see. Let me think about this one for a second.
This is gonna be a good game, bro.
Not to mention Eckler gonna be back. Eckler should be back for this.
Back. He said he was gonna play.
And it's in LA on a Monday night.
In LA.
I just
stuff don't matter. It's probably gonna be more Cowboy fans than it is gonna be Chargers fans.
Yeah. Oh man, let me think about this. Give me a minute. I know this is bad TV right here.
Oh no, it's all good.
While he's waiting, I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Give me the Chargers.
Chargers. Are you gonna sweep it, or are you gonna take them Cowboys?
Oh, you went. Who you went with, Brown?
I'm gonna take them Chargers.
Oh man, y'all gonna make this tough on me, but I'm gonna go ahead and do it. I hate it, but give me the Cowboys, man.
I'm taking the man Herbert. You know what I'm saying? So you're taking the Cowboys.
And I hope I'm wrong on that one. I hope I'm wrong.
You went with a good pick though. I feel like they favored in the game, so we'll see how it goes.
I'm rooting for the Chargers though, because I already know I probably got y'all beat in the rest of the games. So that we disagreed on.
That's gonna be the one that pull us back.
Brown, tell me this: have I even tied in the previous weeks with either one of y'all?
I don't think so.
All mine have been clear wins, right? Okay.
I don't think so. They've been unanimous. You know what I'm saying? I mean, been a couple one win here. You know what I'm saying? 10-9, something like that. But,
so this is marrying our any given Monday league. You being undefeated.
I bet if I had like a lot of injuries throughout these games, then it would it would be comparable.
Okay.
I would relate it then. You know what I'm saying? Because half my team is The Walking Dead. All right. It's getting late. We're gonna jump off of here. Look, we're gonna go ahead and sign off, man. We appreciate everybody joining, appreciate everybody watching, appreciate everybody subscribing. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and just be interactive with us. We're growing. And so, Stack, what you got, man? Take us out of here.
I ain't got much to say today, so man, hey, peace, love, and soul.
There you go. I like it, bro. Take it back. You know what I'm saying? Vaughn, what you got, man?
Sleep is a gift from the gods.
That is, bro. Hey, we're gonna get that too. We're gonna get that. Friday, what's popping?
Oh man, I'm just reflecting, and then all I gotta say is peace in the Middle East, for real.
Peace out, man. Not a better time for that. Never ever. Well, maybe a little bit before, but like right now it's a good time for it. I'll just say it like that. All right, people. We out of here. You know what I'm saying? Another show down. Appreciate y'all joining. Y'all take care.
Peace.